Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. Again, I'm back with another new video that is carbon residue of a lubricating oil. So, when you combust any fuel, uh, when you combust any fuel, the residue left is that of the carbon residue. But what's actually carbon residue for a lubricating oil? So lubricating oils have a tendency to form carbon residue on combustion because they have high percentage of carbon in combined form. The percentage of carbon residue present in an oil is called a Koch number, and the percentage of carbon residue is called Koch number. If you want to determine this Koch number, it will be equal to weight of carbon residue left divided by weight of oil sample taken multiplied by 100. Fine. So any lubricating oil you put in the you called that oil sample, that's a lubricating oil, and you will see you will determine its carbon residue left, and after that you will determine the weight of that carbon residue, and you will also take the weight of oil sample, and you will divide the weight of carbon residue left with the weight of oil sample taken, and you will get the Koch number. Fine. Now, what is the significance of this carbon residue for lubricating oil? Why we are determining this carbon residue? Number first, the lubricating oils contain high percentage of carbon in the combined form. On heating, they decompose, depositing a certain amount of carbon. Fine, already understood. The deposition of such carbon in machine is intolerable. Fine, particularly किन में से इन एयर कंप्रेसर्स में या इंटरनल कंबस्शन इंजन में, इनमें क्या होता है, वो इनटॉलरेबल होता है. कौन सा कार्बन जो लेफ्ट होता है after deposition. A good lubricant should now points to be remembered that a good lubricant should deposit least amount of carbon when in use. Fine. So we will choose that lubricating oil which possesses low carbon content, or we can say low carbon residue. Fine. So lower the value of Koch number, that is carbon residue, or indirectly we can say carbon residue of lubricating oil, the better it would be for use in internal combustion engine. And this is very important point to remember, that carbon residue is a problem. Carbon residue is a problem for a good lubricating oil. If you go for lubrication for any machine parts, you must check its carbon residue, whether it is suitable for that machine, whether how much carbon residue is left behind. You need to check that before you put that oil in use. Fine. Now, how would you determine this carbon residue? We have two different apparatus or parameters. Number first, we have Conrad sum method. We can determine that method by that contour and sum apparatus. And number second, you have Ram's bottom method. Fine. These are only two methods by which you can determine the carbon residue of a lubricating oil. So this is another property of a lubricating oil. Before you go for lubrication, you need to check all the important points, that's aniline point, carbon residue, और क्या पढ़ा था हमने, वो सारा आपको याद रखना है. फाइन. तो उन सब में आपको ये देखना है कि इज़ इट सूटेबल. और हमने ये पढ़ा था टेम्परेचर से क्या हो जाता है लुब्रिकेटिंग ऑयल से, विस्कोसिटी इंडेक्स क्या होता है. ठीक है. सो अदर प्रॉपर्टीज यू मस्ट चेक बिफोर यू गो फॉर lubrication of that oil. Okay, take care. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.